Hey loves, it's your girl DeeDee and welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another quick reaction for you guys. Before we get into the reaction, make sure you guys hit that like button and also share the video. Also subscribe if you like the content, and please hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. So we're gonna hop right into this. When you guys see the title, y'all chime in, let me know what you think in the comments below. Here we go.
What do you think about me being a woman, 33, never married, and having no children? Do you think I did something wrong, or do you think that I was smart enough to preserve my womanhood?
I don't know. I don't know you well enough to. It's really got a lot to do with your personality, and because did you not do that because you were driven and ambitious, trying to establish yourself successfully as, in your life? Or is you just fucked up and I don't want to fuck with you? I don't know enough about you really to gauge that question.
That's so fair. Just never found the right guy, I guess.
Well, you probably have. You probably turned the nigga on. Women find the potential right nigga. A woman can walk down the street and 10 niggas try to holler. Now, if you don't fuck with now one of them niggas, I didn't meet the right one. Yes, you did fuck a bitch.
Now that's facts, though.
You just stupid than the motherfucker.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah,
but I see your opinion.
Because you dealing from a place of emotion, and I'm telling you from a place of logic.
Listen, no lies detected. Baby, listen, I wasn't ready for that. But no lies detected. This is how a lot of women think. You've come across good guys, you just were not attracted to them. And you didn't see them as a potential mate. You know what I mean? You looked at them and they were either corny, lame, or just not your type, and you just dismissed them and looked over them. A lot of women to be in your 30s, never married and have no kids, it could be a choice that you made, or it could be that just you didn't want to pick the guy that would have given you that outcome. A lot of times women, they're not single and childless by choice. A lot of them, they say that as a result of them not getting the outcomes that they wanted. So I think while I do believe that there are women who just don't want any kids and don't want to be married, I think it's the majority of them do want kids and do want marriages. They just don't think that they can get it. You have a bunch of women who say they would love to be married, but they turn bitter and then they start to convince themselves that it's better that they are single because they don't have the marriage outcome. Hate what you can't have. That's just how it all ends. So I don't think it's the majority of women out here who just don't want kids, because the majority of them have kids. They just never prioritized marriage. They never thought that they needed marriage. A lot of these women weren't taught that they needed marriage. A lot of them don't see the purpose of marriage. They don't respect marriage. They don't think it's something to be respected. They don't think it's necessary. So because they can work and take care of themselves, like, why do I need a man? Why do I need to be married? They don't understand the importance of the full family structure, because they've been taught that they don't need a man. They could do it all by themselves. And if they're making money, what's the point of a man? Until they end up with a baby. See, they don't prioritize a husband, but they'll end up with a baby. And then when they have a son or a daughter who's asking, where's my father? Then they don't know what to do with that. Because remember, these children don't stay little forever. They grow up and they ask questions. And so when the kids start asking why I don't have a daddy, then they start to lying. Then it all sets in, and then it makes sense to them why you should have prioritized that, especially if you're going to go out and have a child. I know a lot of women who said they didn't want to get married. What's the point? But they end up having children by several different men. And in those relationships, they wanted those men to marry them. No lie. But these men were not the marrying type. And they knew this. But in their minds, they thought, well, I like him. I'm giving him babies, so that's going to make him commit to me or be loyal to me. And a lot of times that's just not what these men want to do. And they know this. But they try to convince these men or make these men think that this is what they should be doing, all the while saying this is not what they want, but they really do, with the guy that they want, the one that they're attracted to. So I do think that a lot of women have come across good men. It just solely wasn't their type off initial appearance. They didn't like him. He was too tall. He didn't have that swag. He talked white, because they say that too. He didn't talk. He wasn't from the hood. He wasn't ghetto. He had a lot going for himself, and some of these women are intimidated by that. This is why, low key, a lot of women who always say, oh, men are intimidated by successful women, and men keep saying, no, we're not. It's your attitude. It's how you like to put men down is what they don't like. It's not that they're intimidated, but on the flip side, a lot of women are intimidated by successful men who have their stuff together. See, this is why I say a lot of these women, and it's not all of them, but a lot of them are projecting their own feelings and thoughts onto men, because that's how they think. I don't know. I can't even count on my hand how many times I've heard women say, I don't want a man with an education because I don't want him to put me down. But these are the same women who think that men are intimidated by their education because they know that they're intimidated by these men and they can't belittle these men and put them down. So they do the same thing. A lot of these women are acting the way they think men would act. They move like men and then wonder why they can't find a relationship or keep one, because a lot of women have become very masculine. They don't see anything wrong with, just being these independent boss chicks and getting to the bag and that's just it. And it's nothing, listen, and I will say this, there's nothing wrong if you want to work hard and go to college and take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, because as adults, that's your responsibility to take care of yourself while you're single, right? Why does it have to be such this attitude that comes with it? Like your ish don't stink and like you're better than the average man and you're this and that. I don't understand that. I don't understand the attitude that comes with that. And I don't buy the idea that, we have to be masculine on our jobs, and so that's why we're masculine at home. I don't buy that. I don't think that that's how that has to go down. I think that's just the excuse that a lot of women make to justify their behavior. But a lot of these women, that's just the way they were taught, to not depend on the man, depend on yourself. And in one sense, there might not be anything wrong with that. But understand that, listen, if you have that mentality, it's not because you just gotta be that way. That's what you were taught to do. You follow that and you realize it's not getting you the outcomes you want, because even with that mentality, you still want a man. Most women want companionship. Most people want companionship, men and women. Most people want to share their lives, want to have a family, want to have that experience. But unfortunately, a lot of them won't be able to have that full experience because they were never taught or they're not prepared for it. You're not prepared for it. You don't understand how to work with a man. And so you end up just by yourself. I just don't believe that the majority of women are sitting around just jumping for joy, happy being single by themselves. Even the successful women still want somebody. They just don't know how to do it. They don't know really what they want. They don't know what to expect. They don't know what it should look like because they've never seen it. They've never seen successful, lasting relationships. Now, while those relationships exist, the things that would make them work, a lot of these women don't want to do. I just think in this clip though, I think the man was very honest with her and telling her, hey, at that age, no kids, no, you're not married, nothing. What I would ask is, what is your purpose? I see so many people looking at marriage and being a mother and having, and being a parent as something to be discouraged by and something that's so harsh and bad, when it's a beautiful thing to be able to look at your kids, look at your husband, and y'all build a life together. It's a beautiful thing. And I think a lot of people want it. They're just scared. And then on top of that, you have society and other people telling them that it's even more scarier to do and you should walk away and don't do it, while a lot of these women are just bitter, angry, sad, lonely, and tired. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content, you guys. Let me know what you think of this video. I want to hear your thoughts on it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.